Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Aethermancer because it has a huge new update. A little while ago, I was busy doing a game jam, so I'm only getting to round 2 playing it now. But nine new monsters, I think, a whole new difficulty, a new potential first area, like a whole new biome, and I want to, well, see all the new stuff. So we're going to do at least a few runs here until we can see most of it. I don't know how much upgrade material I have. Not a whole lot. Also don't know if there's... Infusion Precision. Reduces corruption gained from infusion. I don't think I care that much. I'll save our points. I think we're just going to go right into a run. I can change our class, potentially. I think it's still just the 2. We'll still play with the infusion guy. He's newer than the original. And there's still, I guess, one upgrade I have not gotten from. But most of this is just, cosmetics and stuff we've unlocked. But start run. We are going, so they've changed the difficulty names and this whole UI is brand new. Oh my gosh, I have to unlock them all over again. No way. Okay, well, we used to have the max difficulty unlocked and now we have to do it again, huh? Corruption on monsters is capped at 99% health. Each enemy monster has an additional trait. Regular enemies have 20% higher health. Bosses have 50% higher health. Worthiness gain plus 20%. Okay, I guess we can't max out and try the new difficulty yet, so I will have to do at least 3 runs. But we can try some monsters and look for new ones. On this difficulty, I can probably just play with anything. I don't necessarily need them to be high worthiness. So we could start with Dark Elder, who I've never used before. Feed the Void. When gains aging. When another allied minion dies. Oh, that's an ability we're going to have to infuse away, because that shouldn't be triggering very often. If it is, bad things are going. Sacrifice. Sacrifice the minion. Oh, wait. Is it just minion or... Oh, it's minion. Okay. It's not other monsters. Okay. Then that is actually fine. That can trigger a lot. Generates wild aether and applies terror to the enemy. The lowest amount of terror. Or X amount of age on this monster. Okay. Okay. So he's big on summoning and sacrificing his summons. His minion summons. Do shield and heal all allies. And this is just an Earth Lance, which is pretty normal standard. Okay. I'm willing to try. Start with Dark Elder. Give it a nickname. No, thank you. Monster Dark Elder. This is new. Okay. I'm glad to see that they still constantly update this game because it's fantastic. And if you want to see my previous runs, then I'll have a link to the playlist in the description. So I was hoping to get Ravager because he would also pair well with Terror. But having a tank also would not be terrible. Although we'd be doubling up on Earth quite a lot. Noise for purging is quite nice in general. I could also swap into a different element type because we've unlocked some shifted variants of plenty of the monsters. Like quite a lot of them, actually. You do deal with Terror. I don't think she's really that great, to be honest. Cleanses 1 debuff from self. Every 5 debuffs cleanses from self. Triggers an attack. That does earth, water damage to all enemies. Applies 4 affliction to each enemy. I mean, that's fine. I don't think that's... well, then again... yeah, we already have her at worthiness 4. Actually, wait. I remember her being way better than I gave her credit for. I've made this mistake before. Tatzelworm isn't really... I mean, he's okay for the first few areas, but maybe if I got his worthiness up. I just don't think he'll have the greatest synergy. Amit is another summoner. I could go full summon, which is kind of silly, but regeneration heals this monster for 10% of his max health rounded up. Doesn't trigger at the start of the turn. On attack from this monster or its minions triggers regeneration on itself. And deals earth fire damage to target enemy equal to the healed amount. Or I could just go, full burn. You know, let's try let's do a summer combo and see if we can't. We probably need someone with big DPS to go combo with this, but get sidekick or something, but we'll see. Oh, hey. What are you gonna give us? Equipment? Yeah, I don't have any right now. Cleanses 3 corruption from himself, initial shield +5. At the end of your turn applies 1 temporary power to self. Heal upkeep +3. At the start of your turn, heals self for 3. I'll take the corruption cleanse, that's fine. It's not super important, but more likely that Amit is taking hits, I think. Now, I don't know if they changed the controls, but I don't have the muscle memory anymore. We can jump on these guys. We have pretty easy ground damage, I think. We can easier to stun him, probably. We'll see. Well, sorry, stun this guy, and he's the one that has poison. So, we got enough to do both of these, if I so wish. May as well. Stagger him. This guy's doing a regular attack on Amit, which has the 5 shield. Applies redirect to self. Applies regeneration to self. That's great, because redirect also gives him plus defense. And since he's being attacked directly, it doesn't consume the redirect, so he just gets the plus defense for free, essentially. So I can sacrifice your minion and give us shields and heals, or I could just attack. Now, can I summon another minion over here? I think I can. Yes. Just pretty sick. And now I can just attack. And who are you attacking? Him? Oh, well, you'd be redirected to him anyway, so it's fine. Obviously, neither of these monsters are new, so I don't need to worry about actually killing them. Or capturing them, I should say. Cloning them? I don't know. This little bit of corruption will also get cleansed off at the end of it, so we'll be fine there. Do I want to sacrifice my minion? I mean... I could sacrifice this, which should still trigger this attack, right? Yeah. Oh, right, he gets buffed up every time that happens. If I just regular attack, then I stagger him and he doesn't get to do anything anyways, so works for me. And now I do this, summon. We'll shoot. You got terror applied to him, doesn't really matter, I'll just regular attack and we win. Yeah, we definitely kill things very slowly right now. We don't have a lot of damage, but I'm sure that'll change as we level up. Level 1. One more fight and they will all level up. Gain a monster soul, that's fine. And there's some enemies up here that we don't necessarily get to. I'm going to grab this first. A chain. Heal upkeep +2, fire generator +1. If the enemy has 5 more Aether purges. Oh, and single target attack. I mean, I could give it to Amit, but Amit really wants the Shield and Corruption Cleanse because I'm going to be using him to redirect. So I guess I'll do it on Dark Elder. Dark Elder doesn't... Well, he can do a basic attack, I suppose. That would still trigger it. Potentially. Anyways, we'll Void Blitz these guys. We don't have the greatest ways to stagger these. I don't think we have any water attacks. Tatzelworm. Don't know if I have the shifted Tatzelworm. I don't. So we could potentially capture him. We'd have to... Yeah, I don't have any water attacks. Okay, I'm going to do this, so it's on him. And he's going to... Oh... What are you doing? You're just applying redirect and shielding. You are attacking me for like no amount of damage, so it doesn't really matter. All right, everyone. Applying summons to each other. Doesn't really make a huge difference. I don't know how I'm going to stagger Tatzelworm. Question. Not entirely sure. Well, I can sacrifice this one. So this one shoots. Okay, terror makes them take more damage, right? Yeah. Which is not super important to us. This guy's just playing super defensive. I'm joking. I'm just kind of ignoring him for the most part. I do get some poison, but the poison doesn't cause corruption. The direct damage does. Do have 2 regeneration, which is somewhat nice. All right, if I do this, stagger him. He's gonna apply poison to him because I'm not redirecting. It's a little unfortunate, but I can block it by sacrificing, or I could attack. That does get him close to being staggered, but not quite. Staggering without water attacks is a problem. Let's avoid taking the corruption damage for right now. Yeah, we have like very little offensive abilities, unfortunately. Okay, I think I took maybe 1 corruption, which will also actually I don't know what our worthiness. I think our worthiness is 1 on him, so he doesn't have any corruption cleansing, unfortunately. What are you doing? You're doing wind attack. You're doing toxic slash. I should probably do this. So he gets redirected to him. He is almost dead. I can kill him and summon. Seems fine. It's very little corruption, which will heal off because of his item. And now we got to see if we can stagger this guy. Good question. Oh, I just straight up kill him. I don't know if we're gonna be able to capture him. It's just yeah, so it's not worth worrying about. It's just a shifted Tatsuworm. As cool as it could be to complete our collection. It'll be actually easier to do that on. Well, first if we had a water attack, but also if the thing had more health on a higher difficulty. When a minion is summoned on another ally, summons a copy of it attached to this monster. That's very helpful. Half the essence, but that doesn't matter. That means they last half as long, but when they die, he gets benefits anyways. When a monster summons a minion, deals with 4 damage hit of the minion's element to all enemies. That's also pretty nice. On action from an allied minion, consumes 1 essence on the minion to apply 5 terror to target him. Ooh, they're all quite nice. I mean, since we have another summon guy, this clone summoning is less useful. When this monster summons a minion, deals 4 damage hit to everything. I think that's better than the terror. Terror would be nice for bosses. And also for ramping our damage up, I suppose. An allied minion, which we easily get. I think I just want the AoE damage. Whenever regeneration triggers on an ally, shields them for 5. Shield self for 5. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanses 4 corruption from himself. That's fine. As long as this monster has a redirect, allies gain +1 defense, +1 shielding, and take 1 less corruption from each enemy attack. That's pretty good. I will take that. That'll be especially good for area damage attacks. Map-wise, it looks like that's everything. So we just have to decide where to go next. I would like a spring, preferably. We already have some good equipment. No Aether Springs, unfortunately. We don't need the Knight. We can go for a random NPC and see what we get. But first, we get a 3rd monster. Dualhan. He is really cool. On attack of an enemy, applies 4 Bane to that enemy and an additional 1 Bane for every 4 damage absorbed by shield. Once an enemy has 13 or more Bane, Reaper can be used. And Reaper has like really, really good effects. And nobody else here is super exciting. So, you know, I'm fine with doing this. Especially since we can sacrifice minions to give everybody shields. And then that can build up Bane more quickly too. Okay, it's her. What do you got to say? Who's that big chunky fellow of yours? You mean Amit? Or Amit? Yes, that one. With a build like it, with a build like that, it shouldn't have any problem chopping down its enemies, I'd say. Hang on, I think I've got just the meal for it. Okay, so we can get between 2 and 3 XP. It costs us corruption. Who do I want to level up the most? Amit does have the corruption cleanse thing, so you get rid of the corruption very quickly. And it's thematic. Alright. Only got 2 XP. Damn. Could have got a free level up. I could have evened it out too for dual hand, but he's already like high worthiness, so he's very powerful. This is just lore, yeah. Okay. He probably doesn't need the help on this difficulty, I don't think. Oh. Was that a shifted guy? I think so. It sure is. I don't think I have that one. I've got the blue chicken. I don't have the shifted mandrake. Yeah, it's new. And captured monster. Well, we're... that's pretty good because it also purges. Now that would leave us with no fire. But I can do this. Get redirect and give everyone else defense too. And Hellfire. Do I want to stop this? Shield self and redirects. It's not that important. You can get this guy close to staggering, but not quite. I don't really want to take the poison, but at the same time, I don't think that's going to do any real damage to him. Gotta do 4 times 2. Because it'll be -1 because of his shield. Or it's redirect. I think. Yeah, it's not even going to... Actually, it's not even going to get through his shield, apparently. Oh, it will. No. No, it won't. Oh, it will if... Okay, hold on. I can't sacrifice a minion. I don't have a minion to sacrifice, so whatever. Let's just do this. Thinking too much. No big deal. Get a little bit of Bane. Let's summon a minion. Oh, I could have done this first and then... Oopsie daisies. I missed out on activating this, essentially. Yeah, they didn't even get through his shields. Actual defense is pretty good. I keep forgetting that, like, on this difficulty, they don't get any bonuses. They don't get any bonuses. I think I just keep doing this to make sure we're all nice and deep protected, but I, again, could have probably... Kills all monsters, applies bleed different. Bleed is pretty damn good. What is this? Oh, it's Bane, right. You are attacking him. You'll get redirected. Doesn't really matter. You're also doing a lot. Good to shield everybody and apply blind, which is pretty good. Or not blind, bleed. Blind is not a thing in this. And sacrifice a minion. He'll give us more shields. I don't think we need it necessarily. So let's just attack and you're applying regeneration every day. I'd rather stop that. Oh, right. Redirect. Well, that makes sense. They all take some stagger damage because of the bleed. The bleed will just do damage, a little bit of damage to us. It won't be that big of a deal. I need to get Amit more choices of redirect, I think. Otherwise, this is fine. Take the bleed and poison damage, but it's not very much. It doesn't give us corruption, so therefore, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's do this. That's kind of nice. Apply redirect and regeneration. I've got so much regeneration, it's kind of absurd. I've got Reaper. I can do it on the Tassel Worm. So consumes 13 Bane. On target has additional cost, 3 times 7 wild damage. Or if they're below 158 HP, sets their HP to 1. Or I can steal 4 Aether from them. I may as well just do this, and it's complete overkill, but look how cool that is. Now he tanks the hit. Yeah, I could try and focus on having our corruption spread out a little bit more, but Hamad's already got an item that explicitly kills a bunch of it off anyways. Yeah, they are threatening a lot of damage now, so I have to actually do something about that. I could sacrifice one, or I could just... Because I need to do fire damage anyways. Oh, that's the wrong person. Uh-oh. I may have goofed. Well, this purges enough to stop the other one and get this guy close to being staggered. So that's a lot of burn. Okay, I can at least stagger you completely, and then we just take a basic attack. Problem is we're gonna take 12 burn. Kinda sucks, but that's like 2 corruption, I think. There's no problem at all. Oh, you do have 13. I mean, this gets you close to being killed. Or rather, I want them to be staggered so we can collect them. No. Oh, everyone's already got lots of, I see. I do... Oh, well, okay. He's going to tank the hit for him. I forgot. I think I'm just going to kill this guy and not worry about it. Now, this guy is threatening quite a lot of damage against Amit. I could just shield it, probably. Can't quite stagger him unless I get lucky with a crit. This would straight up kill him, but then I can't collect him. You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't think I'm ever going to use that monster, to be honest. We're looking for the actual new monsters. Applies 2 regeneration to all allies and shields for 2 for each regeneration stack on them. Now, I'm assuming that would also apply to him because he gets regeneration on himself quite a lot. Someone's fire totem with 5 essence on a target ally. Fire totem action shield self for 8 generates Aether. Oh, interesting. So you would get your fire back pretty quickly, but not immediately. You get extra shields, which is good for generating Bane. Or I can just do a fire wind attack, which is, it's not that good. Does help cleansing debuffs, which for the final boss, that's kind of nice. I think I'm just gonna do this. We'll see. I know there is a new stasis effect called Echo or something like that. It allows your support actions to trigger multiple times. We haven't seen it yet, but eventually, since with all of our nice, what do we call it, support actions, we can probably... So this looks like this is where the hidden area would be. But it's not revealing itself, so maybe not. We're just going to jump up here and immediately do this. Just a bunch of low tier monsters compared to our beautiful creatures of death and destruction. Let's see. I probably want to be able to redirect. Probably should have had him summon first. Purge on this is really nice, I will say. If I do this, I can't do this at the same time. This requires all of 1 fire left. That's not really good. Not very good. I think I need to Hellfire Slash. Avoid taking a ton of damage. You're threatening 9 damage. You're threatening 10 plus poison. You hit more times. If you get redirected, it's honestly fine. Now, the basic attacks may still happen. Not the greatest turn, I will say. Okay, yeah, he tanked the basic attack, which is unfortunate. Would have preferred him to tank these. Although it looks like they kept the +1 defense for the whole round. It didn't go away when the redirect went away. So that is kind of nice. We should have enough to do this and this. I'm going to give you this summon. Oh yeah, that does 4 damage to everybody. The 4 damage to everybody doesn't seem like it's that great, I will say. A little bit of shields on everybody would be fine. You're doing a lot of damage. You are applying Psychic to self, which is actually a bit of a threat. It's a bit of a threat. I think we'll continue to make him the tank. I could just sit back and defend everything probably by doing this. Or I could go more aggro. I don't know. That is a lot of potential damage. We'll try. This will do a little bit of stagger to each of them. They're not threatening much because of the extra defense we're getting. That does hurt a little tiny bit. That is the good person to go on. The right person to go on. The poison doesn't really matter. Okay. And we got a lot of Bane out of that. Like, we already have 13 on him. Now, it's Reaper, and it's a dedicated support action. If I do that, I can't do anything else, basically. If I do this, I do 4 damage to everybody. You can also shield and heal everybody, but set this up. I think I'm just gonna do this. Looks like it's gonna kill this guy anyways. So I'm not actually making use of the Bane this turn. And you're threatening. You're gonna cause redirect and attack, but it's gonna get redirected to him if I do this. Oh, yeah, it's gonna get redirected. Can't. I could purge this to stop it. What he's doing, but his what? Yeah, and then this just goes against the middle guy. It's probably fine. Or I could just shield everybody and not worry about it. I think we will win either way. We're gonna win either way. It's just trying to minimize how much corruption we take. Okay, he hurt himself, which ended up staggering himself. So that's actually kind of nice. I think that was only possible because of the bleed. Got him close enough down. Seems like they changed that so that they all go in like sequence. I mean, I could do... Yeah, may as well. Should someone do an extra 4 damage to everybody? Or 5 damage? Who are you attacking? On the top, which kind of sucks. I do this, it'll get redirected at the very least. Back now, I can almost kill you. It'll get redirected to Amit. It'll probably be fine. But I may as well just play it safe. That was a lot of damage. I'm glad we didn't take that corruption. And now we just all attack him and he dies. Or I just bane him, actually. Just go Reaper. Blood Reaper. There we go. And we need the XP, please. Only 1 XP, huh? Whenever this monster deals wild damage to an enemy, which he can do right now only really with Reaper, but we can get him items that let us do it a lot more often. Cleanses 4, debuffs himself, and applies them to that enemy. Again, this will be good for the final boss. Deals a hit with damage equal to half this monster's shield rounded up. And every 4 attacks from allies purges 1 enemy Aether. Now, I don't know if that counts minions attacks. Let's do Dark Exchange, because this could be... Not gonna help us immediately, but it will be nice later. Uh-oh. Game. The game has died. The game has died. Why did the game die? It's just frozen. Don't like that very much. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna relaunch. I don't expect this to make much of a difference, but you never know. Launching. Aethermancer. Oh crap. Oh no. It's very loud now though. Apparently by changing versions of Proton, skip tutorial, disable tutorial pop-ups, audio. Oh god, I didn't save any of my settings basically. This is probably all fine. Okay. At least it kept our save. That looks fine. If it sounds slightly different now, well, it's because it does. Where are we? Okay. We go south. We get the high ground advantage. Let's target this guy because he applies a lot of poison and he ramps up his damage based on how much we're poisoned. And with the tonsil worm, we want to get rid of the slime as soon as possible. That is for sure. Let's put it on himself. Take the shot. Stagger him. That's nice. I don't really have anything else. If I generate with you, I could splash with you. Or I could just hollow shield. And then, you know, that's fine. Now his poison does matter a little bit, but not that much. You're gonna do 9 damage. Yeah, it should be fine. The shield split bleed is actually quite nice. Now his ability is still going to activate against us, and we're going to take damage based on our amount of poison, but that is okay. It won't give us corruption. Oh, it didn't actually activate. Oh, it's whenever he takes poison damage. Right. Makes sense. do this. Pretty good damage, everybody. You're attacking bottom, you're attacking middle. I mean, I could kill one of them. Not necessarily both very easily. I could just, again, just sit back and shield up. So I can't quite kill him. Actually, would he die to he wouldn't die to bleed, so I guess we're gonna just do this. The slowest defensive team ever. Support the 2 tanks, really. What this is. But whatever, it works. They're not really threatening us, so. You know, stalling like this is not always great. Especially against the final boss. But it's also not awful. If I do this, I can have the other one attack, killing, and then have the minion kill him, I think. That kills both. Okay, either way, both die. Nice. Okay. Very good. I need to get his worthiness up. I hope there's like a challenge thing that we can do. Hellfire Bolt. Plus poise damage for every terror stack on the enemy. We haven't leaned super hard into terror. That could be really good later, but summons a minion Wisp with 4 essence on target ally. Wisp shield upkeep +2. I think at the start of their turn they get 2 shields. Interestingly, the left side's not showing us that as a tooltip. Strange. The game shows everything else except for that. Yeah. Water, fire, damage against the target, +1 damage for every 2 stacks of age. It's very expensive. But that does seem pretty cool. Earth Totem. We already have lots of Earth minions is a problem. Shield Self applies temporary power to all allies. Generates Earth Aether. Okay, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. But we need fire water damage, so I'm going to try this. I don't know if we'll have the Aether to ever use it right now. End of your turn, applies 1 temporary power to self. Sure. We'll replace that later, almost certainly. I see an Aether Spring here. I don't think we missed anything, so Aether Springs are great because they give us passives for the rest of the fight. So we might be able to infuse a monster. I'm not sure what I'd want to replace at this point. Every 5 Aether purged, Aether stolen, or weakness applied by the party applies power to self. That would be a pretty good steal. By steal, I mean infuse into one of ours. Gains aging at the end of your turn. If the monster has 3 or more age, triggers an attack. Deals fire wind damage. Or it could be fire water damage, which we kind of want. Would also be kind of nice to have. Oh, but Cat Zerkers. On crit, 50% chance to apply a random buff to self. Whenever this monster applies a buff, heals the buffed monster for 4. Could also get hers. Cat Zerker's thing is really nice. We don't have plus crit stuff currently. Let's look at our team. Yeah, nobody's getting any crit stuff. Fire, earth. So swapping people's stuff would also be kind of nice. Their elements. Do I care about his ability yet? Well, he gives him aging, which is very important to him. But swapping it with another ability that gives aging could also be better. Because I'm not really leaning into the terror much. This monster or its minions triggers regeneration self and deals fire earth. Okay, I do kind of want to keep that. It fits very well with our thing. And I definitely want to keep Bane of the Living. So it's maybe I get rid of Heal of the Void for something else. But I want to get rid of this one. Power on self or this aging plus weakness or burn. Fire wind is pretty good for us. I don't think we have any wind. So I want to infuse this monster. I want the signature 100-handed on him. Yes. And that, I think, will be more useful to us than the terror. So now he's got this. He still has aging, so he'll still have the aging synergies. Not that actually I didn't really lean too much into it, but oh, it does. Yeah, this stacks with age. Extra damage for age, which is very good because it hits 5 times. That's actually kind of sick. That's going to be amazing for breaking poise potentially. For every 3 age stacks, it applies 1 weakness to each enemy. This will also scale off his age. So the longer the battles go, the more and more powerful he's going to be. What's our boon here? Equipment from random loot drops have a 35% chance to have a higher stat, or at the end of each combat, 25% chance to get that one of your monsters gains 1 extra XP. This means we could basically get maybe 1, maybe 2 levels earlier than we would, but I don't think it's that good. I'm going to take the extra, the better chance at better loot. I think that will most likely give us a bigger benefit. But we'll see. There is one of these. Equivalent exchange. Give gold and receive aether crystals. Give aether crystals and receive gold. Give 100 aether crystals, receive 30 gold. We haven't seen a shop yet, but when we do, we're going to be able to afford whatever we want, basically. Ah, this guy's... I'm not on the high ground, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. By Mandragora, we could probably get pretty easily now. Let's, can't quite do... I need 1 more fire. If I attack with him regularly, I could. I'm almost certainly doing this anyways. Get everyone plus defense. Now if I do this, I can stop this attack. That one will still happen. I could just shield everybody. Get a bunch of Bane. Apply bleed to all of them. Seems fine. Oh, this is gonna purge, huh? I definitely want to stop that one primarily because... What part of that is... I'm not sure what did the purge effect, but either way. I'll take it. Because now we don't take any direct damage. Got a little bit of Bane on everybody. And Summon Wisp. This thing's incredible. Also, I get to capture this creature. Which I craft Memento. So we missed it earlier, but we get it now. Purges Aether, generates Fire Aether. So it's actually not going to deal damage. And you're not doing damage. I don't really need to redirect. Although I could stack it up. I think it's probably better to... Let's have him do it. Give it to him. And... Because it'll target whoever I... He's shielding them, applies bleed to all monsters. That includes himself, so it actually hurts them more than it hurts me. I get a bunch of shield, but whatever. They are purging a lot of our Aether, so we're not going to have much in the way of stuff we can do here. I say that, but actually. This gets rid of all their shields, more or less. So I can stop your big old attack. Yours, I do this, stops its attack. Well, it turns into a basic attack. You are making a summon. You are doing some damage to him, but that's fine because I can just kill you. And we're fine. Actually, this guy got broken entirely, so he doesn't even get to do his basic attack. That's our... we're reaching H3. We applied weakness and did some damage to everybody. Sweet. And all we took was like 1 corruption. So we'll just get healed off. So no big deal there. I could sacrifice. I don't really need to be honest. So I may as well just attack. I think if everyone just attacks, we'll just win. Not going to calculate it, but I'm reasonably confident. Yes. Didn't end up needing the Bane, but that's fine. I don't know what biome the new monsters are going to be in, but we'll get there eventually. I wanted to interact with this. Ocarina, common. I don't think we care. On support action, heals the ally with the lowest health for 3. I think I'd rather the salve go onto him. I think, yeah, we're just going to swap everything around more or less. Let's put the salve on him because he does have some corruption and we'll cleanse it off. On support action, do this. And then I will give... Oh, wait. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I want to give the chain to him, the Dualhan. I don't think the temporary power ever has mattered once, so I think I might just get rid of it, to be honest. Now Amit won't get the 5 shields to start with, but that honestly doesn't really matter. He's doing constant support actions. I guess both of them are doing support actions, but I'll get the cleanse. I'll get cleanse some corruption from Dark Elder this way. I'm just gonna scrap the common item. Not worry too much about it. I think I did do the thing up here. Yes, I did. Okay. We can go to the map and just fast travel down here. There's some level 3 dudes there. What do we got ahead of us? Oh, there is a merchant, a witch, and rare loot. It's just rare, though. Anything else over here? Oh, I should have waited until after this fight to open this. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's going to cleanse corruption. Which I guess doesn't really matter, but I digress. Always target the slime dude. We don't want him to get poison on him. That was a lot of attacks. And I did not get the greatest of stuff. Let's do this. If I attack, I'm going to generate... Well, I can always stagger. Or not stagger, but purge to interrupt somebody. I'm going to do this. Stagger him. So he can't do his basic attack. And Oh, well, now I can't purge these guys, so that's a little bit of a problem. Didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. Oh, well. Nama didn't get shields, so he's going to take a little bit of corruption. It won't be enough to matter. When we get to the boss, there'll be a cauldron. So, no big deal there. I'm going to put it on him. And I think I'm just going to get the extra redirect. And he's dead. Okay, great. I could deal damage or I could shield everybody and avoid taking any kind of corruption, any additional corruption. Good enough for me. I'll take a bunch of this damage, but that's fine. That doesn't give corruption. And we're not going to die to them, so don't really matter. I think we can just attack however we want here. If we had Sidekick, this would be actually insane. So we might want to go for infusions that give us Sidekick. Possibility to get Sidekick stuff. Because then we could be triggering our minions way more. I think that would be the synergy we're looking for. All right, Amit. Minion damage +2, minion limit +1. Okay, that's really good. Water action from allies. I don't care. For every 3 consumed regeneration stacks, generates 1 random Aether. Let's take the damage. Damage and limit. Free action shields target for 12. Steals 1 enemy Aether as a free action. That's pretty nice. Fire water damage against the target enemy applies 4 affliction. Do I want a free action? I think I'm gonna actually use my reroll and see what we can get. Shields target ally, gives them retaliate. Cleanses up to 6 debuff stacks from this monster to deal 5 damage to the enemy for each. Again, that's amazing for the final boss. Cleanses 3 debuffs from all allies. Cleanses 1 corruption from all allies. Okay, I want this in case debuffs really stack up. We can just cleanse everybody. And it's a way to get rid of corruption at least a little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to the merchants since we have so much money. We'll get a little bit of corruption here, but that's fine. From doing infusions. Oh, this monster has 1 or more force. We don't have any force of the source right now, unfortunately. I could also just go for adding Psychic to somebody. Whenever an ally or enemy uses an action of a certain element, generates wild Aether. That could be really good for us, but I think we want all of our traits right now. I think what I'm going to do is just get Psychic on people. So I want Sidekick. Who would be most likely to use something that applies Sidekick? He probably doesn't need any more shield stuff. I think his shield stuff is probably already good. Actually, I don't care about Affliction. Affliction's the trait we care the least about here. So I will give him... So now when he levels up, he can start getting Psychic stuff, potentially. So we got the Ravager boss, which is all about terror. It's all fine and dandy. Dark Elder represents the void's power to create, ceaseless and inevitable. Of course, that doesn't mean the void actually cares about its creations. Okay. Salve Ocarina Epic. Support action heals the ally with the lowest health for 7. Regeneration chance plus 50%. On action, 50% chance to apply regeneration itself. Okay, that's not bad. I can afford it. Shields all allies for 15. That's really nice, actually. Memento. Aether +1, but health is reduced by 6. Crit chance plus 10%. Grants each hit a 10% chance to land a critical hit. Okay, I think I'm gonna just upgrade this ocarina. It also gives Earth Generator. Okay, you're like the ultimate support machine. I'm gonna buy the shield dust. Let's get some extra XP. We could really want the level ups at this point. Free monster soul. Cleanses corruption of one monster by 5. It's food, so I assume we can only use it once. Wind generator +1, heal upkeep +2. Let's inspect what our current one is. Initial shield. I mean, that is just better than the initial shield with 5. So I'll scrap the other one. I will buy the memento in case we run into new things. The walnut food will be... Oh, it's right now? Oh, I don't want it now. It's kind of useless now, but all right. Aether +1. I don't think that's better than what we currently have. Is there any high ground for us to abuse over here? Don't think so. At least, yeah, no. There's none. I'll do this fight them fair and square. After this, there'll be a cauldron with another merchant. Well, I could have saved more money, perhaps, but it's okay. You're doing 2 times 5 and applying terror. I'm almost certainly going to do this. And who probably want him to build a tank, so I probably want to attack with you. But that gives us 1 wild aether. It doesn't really give us that much. I might just generate a bunch and use our shield dust because it'll recharge anyways after this fight. So no reason not to use it now. And now I can try and purge some of his. Doesn't stop his current attack, but it'll make his future attacks weaker. And we don't take any damage because of the shields. That's a lot of Bane. That's fantastic. If we can get below 150, we can bring him down to 1 HP and just kill him. Now, what are the odds of us being able to do that super easily here? Don't know. I can also just probably stagger him very easily with Reaper, if I so wished. I'm going to do this to get our defense up. And I think I'm just going to use Reaper now to stagger him. Oh, this steals his Aether. This doesn't... Applies 13 bleed, so he will stagger to the bleed. This does still work. Get some damage in and get a whole bunch of bleed. There we go. And then he'll tank this hit. Or a paltry amount of corruption, which won't matter. Because the cauldron will heal it off next time. Or after the fight, I should say. Let's do this. Now that does use a lot of mana to do every single time. Too bad I don't quite have enough... Whatchamacallit? If I attack, I'll have 1 and 3. I could try and purge, wouldn't matter. I wouldn't be able to do this anyways, or this, so I think we're going to just defend, redirect to him, and get our defense up. I'm going to use our shielding dust, because again, it recharges after the boss fight. So use it while I can. And this will get us lots of Bane on him when he hits us. We got weakness applied to him too. That's sick. I forgot about the age effect. Now he does do big damage because of the terror, but that was fine. Oh, he's not done yet. Just applying more terror, which doesn't really matter here, actually. Behold. Reaper. Let's set his HP to 1, and then the minion finishes them off all in one action. That's really good, actually. I've never had him with minions before. Aether crystals plus 50, debuff mitigation plus 1. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It's a 2 level ups. Every 4 age on an ally cleanses. Okay, that doesn't matter. Gains aging for every 3 age. Applies terror stacks to the enemy with the lowest amount of terror. Or he can get minion damage and minion limit plus 1. Okay, that's very nice. Or instead of shields on allies vanishing at the start of turn, half of all shields are retained, rounded up. That's also really good for us. For every 3 wind aether consumed by allies, applies psychic to self. Not quite what I want. A psychic would be nice, but in this case, I don't know how much wind damage we're doing. Every 3 aether purged or stolen applies power to self. That stays. But I think permafrost is just the best thing here. Keeping any extra shields each round is very nice, because that's more chances to get more bane as well. We have like barely any corruption here. We'll make sure to do our infusion first, and then go cleanse it, and then talk to the merchant. So what do I want? I could start going for critical stuff if I wanted to, or more purge. You go for force actually instead. When a buff on another ally gets consumed, except for redirect or cooking, throws a dormant copy of that buff on Eidolon. Oh yeah, that's not really going to help on anybody else. I think getting force would be nice. Let's infuse. And try. Who would I want force stuff on? I would have to be him, right? I want that more than psychic. Got purge. I don't think we really need that much more purge stuff. I think we're fine on that front. I could get rid of terror. And he could get like a support action that applies force to everybody or something. Or maybe I don't care about more regeneration stuff. That could be good. Usually it's force plus shield also gives some real good stuff, I think, though. But I need him to be attacking, not doing support actions, really. So... I don't think we care about the terror that much. So I think I'm going to do this, and we'll see what we get. We'll see. Will it matter? Probably not. But we'll see. Cleanse corruption. I got 5 max HP. Nice. What's up, dude? The monsters can summon their own. Yes. Huzzah. Free monster soul. Another shielding dust. Ooh. Ah, that is... Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 20% chance to apply another stack. It shall shield and water generator. I think I just want this and 1 XP, thanks. Alright, that's good enough. We've got lots of all of our other resources. Aether Spring. Yes, yes, please. We could use some better loot, probably, but our loot's not bad. What do I want to infuse here? That's a good question. Get more psychic. Start return applies psychic to this monster and applies 1 essence to its attached minions. Cannot learn any attacks. I mean, if I put that on our first monster, is that going to be better than what we already have? Oh, I didn't want to use this. I wanted to look at my minions. There we go. He's got 100 hands right now, which is, it is good. It's not bad. But would I get more value out of... I could also change someone's element. Getting free psychic. It's not like he needs attacks. Although I just put force on him, didn't I? So, his minions last longer, but he's trying to sacrifice them anyways. But he gets psychic every turn. He can just keep attacking. That is tempting. It is very tempting. You know what? Why not? Let's live a little, shall we? Here's monster. I know I already put 100 hands on him, but I could also give rid of Glutton. What does Glutton do exactly? It's not showing me my teams. It's showing me... Damn, I want to see my team. Is Glutton that important? I gotta back out and look. On attack from this monster or its minions, triggers regeneration on self and deals damage of earth fire. Is that important? I don't know if it is. And his element type, earth fire. Can't get rid of dual hands. Certainly could do it on Amit. Keep the age stuff going. Yeah, I think we need to keep the age stuff, so I think I do it on Amit. Alright, that's the plan. I don't think it changes based on whether it's shifted or not. No. Okay. Exalted on you. Confirm. A corruption, but like whatever, that's fine. Alright, what's our buff going to be? Starry return generates 1 fire aether. That is nice. Or wind aether. Do I need wind aether right now? I mean, 1 is good for this. Fire is good for plenty of stuff. Oh yeah, I think we definitely want the fire. Sure, we generate more of it, but also we need a lot more of it. These guys do a lot of burn stuff. Okay, we're gonna have a hard time staggering these guys. At least directly. We have a very strange composition, I would say. They are threatening big damage already from the very beginning, huh? This is a free action, but I think what we have so many shield dust. We should probably just use it. Probably. But yeah, you've got psychic. I'm gonna do this. Use the shield dust while we can. Let's have you heal, get some defense up for everybody, and I can interrupt one of them. That's 15 damage, purges, and shields. This supplies 1 weakness and 3 burn, which consumes stack. You don't have any stacks right now, so I think I'd rather interrupt this. Okay. That is fine. Got a little bit more corruption, but whatever. It's not much. Not enough to be concerned about. If we pick up an item, we can eventually swap the corruption cleanse back onto him, if need be. He gets 1 psychic every turn. It's so good. Wonder if this triggers when his psychic triggers. I'm not so sure about. Let's shield everybody, apply bleed everybody. They're threatening a lot of damage potentially, but we also have a lot of these. Break poise on him so he doesn't do his big old support attack. And let's just do this. We'll redirect 1 to him, give everyone plus defense. I didn't attack, so I didn't make use of the sidekick, which is a bit of a pain, I suppose, but look how many debuffs he has on him now. Okay, it's not that many, but buffs and debuffs. Oh, that was way more damage than I thought he was going to take. That kind of sucks. Well, we get to keep a bunch of our shield, so that's kind of nice. It is kind of nice. Minus one enemy. Let's they're just doing support actions, so I've got enough Bane to kill him next turn. Free. You are attacking there, which will actually go through defense. I mean, I can just shield it. Don't matter too much. Let's just generate, I think. Make it for next turn. I need other people to be attacking if he's getting sidekick constantly. We're not attacking enough. Oh, actually, it looks like he triggered his own sidekick. Or his minion triggered it? I don't know. They heal and redirect. So my first attack's gonna go against him. You have a lot of burn, which is a little scary, just because they have stuff that scales off of it. It also eats into our shields and such. I've got too many things. I don't know what happens if this redirects. If Reaper gets redirected, I'd rather not find out. Probably. Probably. I didn't quite do enough damage, huh? It's mildly annoying. Okay, I can just kill the guy. Oh, he doesn't have enough. No. Let's steal Aether. What's he doing? He's attacking. Oh yeah, that is it's a lot of damage, but it's not enough to actually matter. Because of all my shields. I definitely don't want to redirect. I'm gonna apply regeneration and shield that way, or I can just generate more. We don't need more Aether actually. All right, that's a lot of things proccing. All our summons are gone, all our minions. But otherwise, it's fine. I think we can probably just attack, but oh yeah, actually I can just have dual hand kill him, or almost kill him, I should say. Oh wait, I can kill him with Life Reaper plus summon. All right, our team is not super good, I will say. I've definitely had much more powerful teams in the past, but it'll be good enough, probably. So a minion, Lightning Lance with 3 essence. Lightning Lance damage +1. Purges enemy Aether. Ooh. Applies Psychic to all allies. Applies Redirect to target ally. Could be himself, I think. Retaliate and applies Psychic to everybody. I want that. This Redirect to self heals. Permanently increases max health by 2 when used for first time in combat. Ooh, I mean, that might add up, but giving Psychic to everybody seems like very high value. Chain, epic. Nifl shield +5, debuff cleanse +1, water generate +1. Single target. If the enemies have 4 or more Aether, purges 1. It's just really good. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swap the corruption around, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna swap these. So that way he's doing nothing but support actions. He can't do anything else really. So I think that's fine. And then you are sometimes doing basic attacks, but mostly at every turn heal self for 2. You're the tank, so I mean that's pretty good. I could give you the chain, but I wonder if that counts for psychic. I don't know. Do I care about the wind generator and the Corruption cleanse? Maybe I don't. Maybe I want the chain more. The heal up keeps nice. I'll keep it. I'll keep what we have. I don't know if it matters super much, that much, but okay, this is the way forward. But I obviously don't want to do yet because we would be missing out on XP. Okay, this is the hidden area, which we will just get. Well, this is a challenge, right? Oh no, it's just lore. It's just lore. Okay. Here's our reward. Oh, they've got new questions. What? What happens to a black dotted mushroom when it is infused with aether? It's poisonous, becomes curative. Black dot turns white. I don't know the answer to this. I'm assuming it's not. I assume it's this. Incorrect. Oh, all right. Don't know the answer to that one. I don't even think I've even seen a mushroom in this game. This is a bit of a scary combination. Tons of burn synergies. No new monsters yet, though. Applies redirect. Applies psychic to all allies. Costs quite a lot. But I bet you that is probably worth it. Especially if I'm willing to use their shield. I can purge to stop one of these. Heals, regenerates, doesn't matter too much right now, so I'd rather purge you. May as well. When everybody should get their little psychic attacks in. And I'm just gonna do a basic attack to generate, I guess. Basically no damage. I get to retaliate for good amounts. They have a lot of aether though. So they're gonna hit us really hard, potentially here. Oh yeah, they're definitely trying to. You want to put it on him? You're doing a shitload and you're doing water, so I can't really do much about it. Oh, I can actually. I can purge it. It uses our fire. And one earth. I've got two others. Maybe I should have given him the redirect anyways because he got more shields, but that's probably fine. Oh yeah, I probably should have. I should have lit dual hand. Tank the hit. He could afford the little bit of corruption if it went through. But that's okay. Because Ahmed having defense gives everyone else defense too. I didn't see who you are targeting, but oh, it was Ahmed. All right, well, that's unfortunate. He's got a bunch of corruption on him. What can you do? Got a little bit on him too, surprisingly. Duhan gets a lot of shields. I can kill whoever I want, essentially. I just need to give you this. And then do this. This health of 1, and then the minion will finish him off for free. Now, you're just shielding and applying redirect. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Could give her a regen or just do this. Lots and lots of sidekick. Oh, right. H3 happens. I gotta remember that because that is very important. And he gave himself health, shield, and redirect. So it's gonna be a little annoying to kill. He only has 3 Bane on him too. Yeah, I gotta wait for all these animations to play out. Did I got Bane on myself? How does that even happen? How does that even happen? I can't really stop that attack, huh? Not completely. Yeah, I guess. No, I don't. I'm gonna let. Yeah, okay. I don't have any resources anyways, so there's nothing else I can do other than basic attack. Weakness will be nice. Look at all the psychics triggering. He takes a little bit of corruption, but it'll be like basically nothing. Yeah, not enough to get 13 Bane on him, but it'll be enough for us to just kill. I'm reasonably confident. Yeah. I feel like they've definitely adjusted the difficulty levels. It's only the 2nd difficulty level, right? It's not the default one. But it feels like one of the harder ones. But maybe that's just because our build sucks. Apply 2 Force to self as a free action. Problem is we don't have enough Aether right now. This monster has 3 or fewer age stacks. Applies age on it, otherwise generates wild Aether. Oh, well, look at that. I can convert it into double wild Aether. It is a free action. I can quickly get up to 3 age if I need to. Or I can do 3 times 5 fire earth damage against all enemies. Get a random Aether. Sacrifice the minion attached to self with the lowest essence. I mean, that seems fine. That is anything basically with fire or earth element would get their poise broken, more or less, from doing that. It is an attack. I thought he couldn't learn attacks. Oh, I put it on Ahmed, actually. Never mind. I can get Force, which is automatic crits. I can definitely justify all of these. I think we need the potential, like, wild Aether more than anything else, but big AoE damage is gonna be very important. We just don't have the greatest Aether generation right now. Everybody's very greedy for Aether. This lantern? Soul lantern. Release the soul to grant 5 health to a monster. Dualhen, probably. I don't think Dark Elder really needs it. I don't think I can do it again. It'd be amazing if I could, but no. One-time use. Now, is that gargoyle gonna jump out at us? Be a surprise fight? Sure is. I freaking called it. Very suspiciously in the middle of the hallway, so. Void Blitz. Alright, what do I want to do? That's a good question. I probably want to just start with shielding everybody. Apply some bleed. They're attacking. Actually, yeah, purging is probably better. Can I do this and this? I think so. Let's make sure to stop this wave attack from happening. Seems very important. I'm gonna make him take the hit. You guys should have done that first, evidently. Now you are going to get redirected to him and probably won't get through the shields. I am more concerned about the book than I am the others. Okay, got through it a little tiny bit. Well, that's an acceptable amount. Now they are going to have the basic attacks, which will hit us just directly. Now I could have put it on Amit so everyone got plus defense. Then he would have taken that big hit directly. So I think this still spreads out the corruption the best. Loses us more HP overall, I think, but I can stop that with a purge. I really need. Am I gonna have enough? Yeah, I should have enough. If I do this, I'll have one. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna do it to himself. You know, I was gonna purge this. Oh, well, that completely stuns it, and then it's just that does a lot of damage. It's gonna redirect to Amit. I could shield. I may as well use it while we have it. Why not? Why worry about saving it for the boss or whatever? We're gonna have so many actions to use via our artifacts. This is one big punch. Goes through a little tiny bit, but not too bad. Doing everyone psychic is kind of nice. Amit is taking quite a bit of corruption, but what can you do? Okay, I've got 2 targets of Bane here, and he's got a summon on him already, so stop that attack or this attack. Stone Fist is probably scarier, evidently. If I do this first, everyone will get some psychic attacks when he does this. I would like to kill you. Yeah. Big single target damage is definitely worse than wave attack. That doesn't cause psychic to happen. That's kind of annoying, we'll say. No, let's kill this guy then. And we'll kill this guy next time with Reaper. It's gonna hurt a little bit more on Amit, but oh, weakness. Weakness is very nice, actually. That age thing has been kind of clutch. Far better than I thought. How many things proc? Kind of nice. Cyclic plus minions. Well, I don't have any minions left now. It doesn't matter. Let's give you a minion. Let's kill you in style. Just because this combo is kind of interesting. It's fun. Kill him. There we go. Waldiness. P. Level up. Shows all allies for 7. Deals damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shield on this monster. That's good, but it's also so expensive. Heals all allies with a debuff. Shields for a lot, 12, and it's way cheaper. Now, dealing damage to all enemies, especially when we have double shield artifacts, we can do like massive AoE damage if we do this correctly. I'm willing to have that as an opportunity. Blank Memento that I haven't really found many new monsters. We can just leave. Rooftop, epic, Aether crystals. Let's get the epic loot. See what it is. I think a sword would be nice, but what do I want here? That's a good question. What do I want? More psychic stuff. I don't know if I want anything, to be honest. Aether, shield. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it for now. You never know. Maybe somebody dies horrifically, but I don't think it. Epic Void Crystal. What? What is that? Inventory. Generates 3 wild aether. Okay, that's nice. That's definitely nice. I did the bookshelf. I feel like that's a new little doodad thing. Soul Altar. Release a monster soul. Get a boon. Free advantage to all allies. Allies gain aging and +1 damage for every 3 stacks of age on them. Shield boon. Allies gain +1 shielding. Both are good, but I think the +1 shielding will be better for us in particular. That's the way forward. There's a witch or a merchant. How much money? I don't have very much money, so. But I don't think the witch really offers us anything too special, but we'll see. This guy shifted, and I think we already have him, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure we do. Yeah, I do. Okay. He's not technically new. Very well. I'm a little poor here. I think I'm just gonna apply shields. To bleed. Play defense to start with. You are regeneration, basic attack. And that's poison. I mean, that's fine. We'll block all of that by default. I could redirect one to you and give us all defense. Also basic attack and then be able to do something better. Fire, wind, earth. Don't know if that actually enables anything for us, to be honest. I guess we could do that if we wanted. Or this. 3 to 5 fire damage gives everybody. I need a minion on him to actually make that happen. I think what I'm just gonna do is start getting summons going. We'll give it to him, because when he attacks, he'll be able to direct it somewhere, preferably. Who's the scariest of them all? Honestly, this thing probably. Yeah, we shouldn't take any real damage here. At least we won't take any corruption, I should say. That, which is the important part. We'll keep some of the shield. Not much of it, but, you know, some. Bleed, we'll get rid of a little bit of it. They are attacking us for a lot. I could do a pretty cool combo. Shields all allies. Doesn't look like it's... Oh, it is going to. Okay. And that'll do 14 damage to everybody. I mean, that's something. If I did shield dust first... Oh, but you can max out... I'd probably max out our shields. A 32 if I did that. Fire eruption. I'm gonna wisp on him. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I should have done it himself. I don't know. Okay, I can stop both of their big attacks by doing this. That's pretty damn good. Then I'm gonna take a bunch of basic attacks to his face, but he's got defense, so won't take too much corruption. I don't want to use all of our shield dust. We are gonna want some of it for the boss, so. I feel like there's probably a setting for making things go faster. Combat speed. I'm gonna put it at 1.5 times. I think we've been going too slow here. Animations are nice, but we've also seen them an awful lot. Oh, that hurt way more than I thought it would. I forgot he doesn't redirect all the attacks. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of potential damage. There's a lot of potential damage. Okay, well that can interrupt the last guy. I mean, that's really good. Holy. I can't quite afford to do this. Could interrupt. Now, you're attacking literally everybody. I definitely would like to kill you if possible. You are fielding and applying redirect, which is kind of annoying. You could just generate Wild Aether and do this. And then stab. You can do a lot of stuff, actually. I do this, he'll bleed, and he'll stagger and not get to do his attack. I don't actually need to worry about it anymore. You are not gonna... You're attacking bottom. Okay. This will give him a retaliation, too. Oh, the weakness, +2. Oh, that's sick. Okay, well... Wait, he still did it? He didn't stagger? Well, that's, it's not bleeding. Did someone else steal the bleed? I missed. Well, I took a crap load of damage I probably didn't need to. Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he stagger? Why didn't bleed happen? Curious. Well, I can, Reaper... Only him, which I mean, that is a possibility, I suppose, but this will kill those two just by doing 4 damage to everybody. 6 damage, I guess, in this case. I can partially purge. That does good damage. Oh, I didn't leave myself enough Aether. Well. Will this be enough? Seriously? He's gonna live with 1 HP? He doesn't have any damage over... I'm 1 damage off? How much damage are you threatening? 30? And 8 poison? Shielding is not gonna be enough. This is a free action. Then I have exactly 2 wild left over. I mean, I may as well do this. Oh, right. And then I get an extra minion attack. So that was actually clutch. Okay. That's where we get the extra 1 damage. Okay. I forgot that it would trigger on every single attack until it runs out of essence. Every 3 consumer regeneration stacks generates a random Aether. Never regeneration triggers on an ally, shields them for 6. Regeneration healing +2. Or on water action from any ally, applies regeneration to the ally with the lowest. What do I currently have? I have crystallize, which I don't really use, but if I did use it, I could be generating wild Aether on people. I don't have the thing where, yeah, like his special trait before stopped regeneration from working on him. So this could actually be good. We really need the Aether generation. But I could also just give everyone more shields. No, I think Aether is probably more important. This makes regeneration better. Increases healing of regeneration and allies. I think I'm gonna take that. I'll take the shields. Skull, definitely do not care about. I can do this again, but I don't really need to. Well, I'll do 1 more fight. It lasts for 2 fights. Got the shield boon up. Well, then exchange. Do I really want... I think I might give gold. It's only 50, like... I'll give up my metagame progression for making this run better. Sure. Alright. Oh, these guys are all kind of a pain in the ass. So many damage over time effects. And area damage, etc. Our team is just... it's not quite there. That's threatening so much damage without any stacks on them. Don't have much Aether. Don't have much Aether right now. Damage +1. I don't know if I care about the lance that much. I wish I had the thing that gives us extra actions. Like you can reactivate one of your people, but I'm going to do this on himself. That also gives everyone else defense too. I'm going to probably just shield ourselves, I think. Bleed is also nice, but yeah, this should be fine. Nice. And then there'll be one basic attack. I didn't see who he attacks. Oh, well. Huh. Would have been better if he attacked anybody else, but oh well. Here's what it is. Oh my gosh, they're attacking for so goddamn much. Need to be on you. That is a problem. I can easily stop that one. That's a lot of damage just running too. I'm gonna have it redirect to him. He's got less corruption, and I'm hoping the order of operations works here. Oh, it doesn't matter actually. This purges enough to stop both of their attacks. It's kind of incredible. A lot of guys staggered too. Yeah, this turn went way better than I thought it would. Too bad 12 Bane, not 13. I need exactly 13. I need one more. More summons up. Now you are generating Aether. You're attacking a lot of people. I can stop that very easily. I'm also going to keep redirect to him. This will kill. All we'll have is a single basic attack. Won't really matter. Look at all the attacks we get. Holy. Well, he got Bane, but he died anyways, so it didn't matter. Take any health damage. We don't take any corruption. He's almost dead from that. Okay, I think we just macaroni him. I'm gonna do it with style though. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Level up. Gains aging. You already have aging. Whenever age is applied to this monster, heals self for 3 and shield self for 4. That's not bad. On dedicated support action, applies 1 force to each other ally. That is nice. That gives us guaranteed crits. Because every action he does basically is dedicated, right? Dedicated, dedicated, dedicated. Other than essence eruption, it's an attack. Engaging for every 2 age, applies psychic to self. Psychic on this monster deals additional damage equal to the amount of age stacks on it. Oh! I think that's actually better for us than giving force to everybody. Although crits are really nice for wrecking poise too. But extra psychic. I need people to attack more times. For 2 age applies psychic to self, and I do extra damage with the psychic. Yeah, okay. I might regret not taking the force, but we'll see. Meteorite, wind generator, minion damage +1. I think I need that more than the corruption and the heal upkeep. Converts 1 random Aether into wild Aether and shield self for 2 on support action. Okay, I mean, that definitely sounds better at this point. It's definitely an upgrade either way. I like that. Okay. More money. We are almost certainly... Oh, wait. Interact. Oh, it's just lore. We can get another boon. Oh, I got 6 monster souls. I may as well. Age boon, shield boon, regeneration boon. Did I take the thing where care about regeneration? Yes. That's actually really good for us. Better than it was before. Is there anything over here? Oh, this is where we entered. I have to go north. Northward. Find one more fight for XP. Really no high ground. I will give up a soul for this. What is it? Go ahead and gain 1 XP. That's perfect. We get level 6 right before the fight too. Every 3 wind aether consumed by allies applies psychic to self. On wind action from any ally, shields that ally for 5. So your turn shields all allies for 3. Triggers 1 or more times for allies with 50%. You know, 3 extra shields? It adds up. If I look at our team, you are doing wind, you do 0 wind stuff. You do some wind stuff. So that'd be shielding him for 5. It ain't bad, but I think just getting 3 shields and everybody's better. And if we're low HP, we get even more. If I get plus shield ever, then that would be even better. Right now we've got lots of regeneration, so we should get even more shields when it activates. That's at the start of our turns. So for now, what do I want to do? Good question. I can get a lot of shields doing just this, because we started with so many regeneration stacks. You're not attacking. You're the only one attacking, huh? If I generate some aether, then... Oh, you already used your action, right. So I'm better off purging it. I can't do both currently. Yeah, it's fine. We'll keep a bunch of the shields anyways after this. Oh, that's 4 whole damage, huh? His attack is not very good. Should have popped on the same guy because this guy was doing the heal. Slight misplay. Also, I didn't even look to see where their basic attacks were going into. It just happened to work. Holy, they're threatening a lot of damage. They're all just going full aggro. That's potentially a lot of damage. If I do this, I get 1 redirect. Probably it would also get defense. Or I could just give it right to him. Hope for the best. That is a lot. That's a lot of damage. I can only purge. I can purge to stop 2 of them completely. If I do that, I can still do this 1 wild. Yeah, I can do both. I can do both. Stagger him completely, turn his into a regular attack. This will get, who knows, might hit him. Either way, nobody's gonna die here, so. Little itty bitty bit of corruption there. Not too bad. The amount of effects that happen every single turn. Look how much shields we just got. Holy. In fact, I could do even better than that. Ever had. That's pretty sick. I should have done this first. That uses their wild aether. This is not. But it uses up all their fire. So I can't technically do both. Unless I use this stuff. Which I could do. This staggers him and stops him from doing his big attack. Oh, I could have used my... Oh, no. Now I can use my Bane. My Reaper if I want to next turn. Oh, it didn't actually... I think... Aether to use an action or gets interrupted. Deals X fire damage. I mean, I can just attack it and interrupt it that way, but you're attacking everybody for a lot. But I've got all the shields, so that's fine. Take this guy's basic attack too. Oh, well, we got weakness applied. Even better. The burn doesn't really matter. Damn, that did more damage than I thought because of the terror. Did not factor in the terror. But also didn't matter that much. I can do this to kill him directly if I get a minion. And we almost certainly kill the other guy. Okay, that kind of shortcut the thingamajig quite a bit. I was expecting to be able to hit this guy. Can't interrupt him either. Well, that's a bit of a problem, huh? You give people a bunch of shields. I can redirect. It's an AoE attack anyways. This is also a big attack, so currently you're gonna die if I don't do anything is the problem. Can't poise break this guy. Don't need Aether. Will he die with a burn if I attack him? Then it would just be this attack, which is still going to do a shitload of damage, mind you. But I'll just try and do some corruption. I could shield to help avoid. Yeah, so that won't be very much corruption. The question is, will this burn deals if he uses X fire damage to it? So it's only going to do 2 fire damage to it, I think. So I think he'll live with 1 HP if I do that. Oh, but if I bring him to 2 HP exactly. Oh, we got terror on us, so I really hope. Okay, 1,000 hands. Never mind. Kick ass. Okay, we're good. I'll gladly take like 1 singular corruption after all that. Oh, I could have just Reapered him and won immediately. I'm a fool. I'm a goddamn fool. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, well, he's not gonna kill anybody, so it doesn't really matter, but... Wait, why did I redirect it to him? I mean, it's just a basic attack, but... Did give Psychic to everybody, and that was actually enough, so maybe that was the correct play. Well... It worked. Made up for previous mistake. Banner. Definitely don't care. Okay, let's leave. Well, actually, let's spend another soul. We're not really using our monster souls that much. Get that regeneration boon again. We'll just re-up it. Another 2 turns. Merchant. That's 69. All right, we can go to Merchant. Maybe they'll have something good for us. Hello. Welcome to the Forbidden Fortress. Beautiful, isn't it? It's charming. You got good taste. You're home. Okay. Shop. Breaks 5 poise. Holy, that's good. Gives you a skill reroll. XP. Hit +1. Essence summoning +1. Fire generator. I don't think the extra essence really matters that much. Good chance is okay. Evasion can be clutch. Well, we get a free monster soul. I'm gonna buy this, the artifact. Skill reroll is nice. I will buy XP as well. I don't know if it'll matter at this point, but it might get us to level 7 quicker on either of them. I'm not gonna spend another. I'll save our money for when it's a little more efficient. I don't think there's anything else I can do or prepare, so. I got 18 corruption on Amit, but it is what it is. Okay, luckily his elements are not too bad for us. Earth is pretty easy. Wind is a little harder, but not the worst. He's chosen Earth. Well, that's not ideal because we want to do Earth stuff a lot. Generally speaking, a lot of Earth stuff. Giving psychic to everybody would be nice. I could have done regeneration actually. That would have been better because we got the boon. This no longer purges because I just gave him Wild Aether. Don't actually have the thing that... I have one that breaks poise. I don't have one that purges. I think I'm going to do this. It's fine. If we take a little bit of damage to start with, it's really not going to matter. You haven't gone yet, so I'm going to give you this. Now you really need to just attack, I think. Although I could just shield. And that's probably fine. He'll carry over. Although I don't want to spend too long with this guy because he gets age. Same as we do. But staggering him next turn should be very easy. Almost have enough Bane on him. Do big damage that way too. Goes in wind. I think we can probably just ignore him and just do whatever we want, more or less. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. If I max out our shields and up our regen. Okay, it doesn't actually do that much more damage, but stagger him. We're gonna carry over so much shield to next turn. And when it re-ups, we can Reaper to do a whole bunch of attacks, wild damage attacks. He's now doing a lot of damage to us, and I don't know if I can really stop it, to be honest. Might want to do... Have you take the hit. Oh wait, it's all AoE, isn't it? Okay, this one won't. This one is. That's fine. Oh wait a minute. Oh, he's not below 150, so that won't actually do that. It's weird that the preview says it would. A little confused by that. Let's go over to the bottom guy. He'll take a little bit of corruption, but that's honestly fine. He's got so much Bane on him. I think I can afford to do this and get more bleed. Stealing Aether won't matter. Okay. That's still nice. After his attacks here, he'll have enough Bane for us to do it again. Also, holy, chunking him down with all the extra attacks. Oh my gosh, we're actually going to get to Reaper him. Wow, they did a lot of damage. Yeah, we just get to Reaper him and win this turn. Does it trigger Sidekick by Reaper? No, it's a support action, so it does not. What I can do is this. Enjoy. And then Reaper. Got less than 150 HP. Just kill him. Easy peasy. Level up. Level ups. Free action, applies force to self. Heals target for some amount. Applies 3 essence, don't care. 3 times 3 earth damage against target enemy, applies force to all allies. I don't think he's ever really going to use that, to be honest. He's got much better things to do. I think I'm just going to take the HP. Summon Wisp. Oh, he can get this. You know, he doesn't have age, so it's less good on him. Does he have age? No. Unless one of these gives him age? No. Okay. Doesn't really matter then. Every second of age. Is that going to be on the age of the person I played on? Because I could play it on the top guy, but again, we already have it, so it's not that important. Applies redirect to self, heals everybody, gives them 2 HP. The free action applies redirect to self. I should definitely save our reroll for when we get another trait, because the traits are more important than their actions at this point. I'll just take the HP. Kind of an underwhelming level up, but... Oh, hi. Oh, it went on him. I was hoping it was dual hand, actually. Well, we just go to the cauldron because that was just the boss fight. We've got one more area to go. 15 corruption, 5 HP. We got some decent HPs on us now. What do you got to say? Fractured Ruins. He's giving us lore, which we probably go toward more questions, but not going to worry about it. Heals all allies for 15, cleanses 5 debuffs. Very good for the final battle. Raises max health of 1 monster by 3. Immediately gets used upon buying. Oh, Blade. Wind Generator, shielding +1, evasion +15, crit chance +20. This is quite good. It's probably better for him than this. Initial shield. Debuff cleanse. Water generator. I don't know. Purging is nice. The enemies have 4 more Aether purges 1. I could swap that around potentially. This is not that important. I mean, the minion damage is nice, but I buy this no matter what. Now I'm too poor, actually. I can't buy it anyways. Free monster soul. I want XP. I don't know if this XP will matter. Probably not. Probably not. Random NPC, Envoy, or Knight. The Knight could give us something, but unlikely. Oh, it's just lore item. Don't need any more monsters or infusions that I can think of. Could look just to see, but honestly, I don't think we need to. What's up, dude? Monster's caught in affliction. What? Our horse is on fire. Well, dual hand, yes. That's just how he's supposed to be. I can upgrade. Upgrade tier possible and pick a new affix for it. What am I least likely to get rid of? Probably the chain. Oh, it couldn't be upgraded because it was already epic. But I get +1 damage of earth hits. 50% chance to apply force to self. Or 33% chance to generate random Aether. I mean, does he do earth damage? He does. I mean, as somewhat, they're all substantial. I think just the flat damage. I could get the Aether, but we'll just take the flat damage. Oh, that's the exit. We could just immediately progress, but This looks like a new enemy or a new monster that I've never seen before. Nope, never mind. It's definitely one we have seen before. I don't know if I've caught it though. I've not caught it. It's the last one of this area from the like regular game. So I want that. How easy will it be to get? I don't know. Well, supply regeneration to everybody. Get some shield going. Yeah, this guy always gets sidekick, so if one of them attacks, he'll trigger his sidekick. So I should interrupt if possible. Might just want to generate some goods. And then consider I could just nuke everybody down a little bit. It's probably better. 4 times 7 is a lot of damage. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to focus on targeting the cat down, though, because they're generally a bigger problem. Just because when everyone else attacks, he's also attacking. Like so. Did we avoid any corruption? Because we still have the nice regeneration boon. Getting lots of shields for it. That is a lot of damage. I need more earth attacks. I don't have, like... Okay, this does wind damage and retaliation, which is quite good. I should have done this first, but oh well. You are just supporting. You are attacking, which will get redirected to him, Amit, which is not ideal. Would say. I could shield on it. We did get all of our stuff back. So we got so many shields. See no reason not to do this. Does this count as attack? It does. That is pretty sick, actually. Should be doing that like every turn, probably, if I just wanted to win. But I kind of want to capture this guy. I just don't think I can. Staggering him is going to be difficult. Oh, he just got force. Those are crits. 14 poison? I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but that is a lot of poison. Oh, I've got a lot of Bane on him. And him. Oh, I can kill the cat straight up. That's probably what I'll do. Although I don't necessarily need to. I can't do this currently. That doesn't kill him? Why doesn't it kill him? Oh, because he's got some shields. Right. Let's... You're attacking big here. Rather target him, but I could get some Wild Aether to make this work. And do this. Now that could stagger or just straight up kill this guy. I don't want to... That would kill them, unfortunately. I'm going to do this. I think this is fine. Oh, my thing attacked not what I attacked. Curious? Okay, I need you to kill this cat. This will get redirected to dual hand, which is fine. This is already hitting for dual hand. Oh, that's kind of annoying. There's really not much I can do about that right now. So I'll just limit the damage I can limit. Okay, the weakness will definitely help. At least a little bit. But I'm still going to take a big hit from this guy. Oh, staggered. Yes, that means I get to capture her, assuming she doesn't die here. Yeah, that was massive damage, but not that much corruption, actually. So that's fair. The poison hurts, for sure. Although the shields will actually prevent it, so... Not that bad. At least for now. So I want to Memento. Alright. We will have every base monster that was added before the last update. Only had more shields. I mean, I could get more shields. And then do it. I could also just obliterate someone that way. And if I do that, we can get a lot. Oh, it's a dedicated, it's not an attack, so I can kill this person directly, but I wouldn't kill this guy. So one of them either way is gonna do a big attack. My shield is not really gonna be enough on its own. I may have been too greedy. Fortunately, I only have one dual hand. So this is doing pretty significant damage. Both of them are... This one technically does more than this. This also applies 8 poison. Oh, he doesn't have enough Bane anyways. And I can't kill him any other way. This would deal damage to both. And shields all for 7. So I take less directly. I think that is the best thing we can do. I also forgot about all of the extra attacks we'd get, but not quite enough to avoid taking the corruption damage. He won't die to the poison, luckily. Oh, especially if we kill him with Retaliate. Okay. Didn't take any of the damage. Once the battle's over, we just immediately lose all of our debuffs without them proccing. Wind attack, applies psychic to self, applies temporary power to all allies. I'd have to do it like first. Summon a minion. He can summon. Psychic damage +1. Wind fire damage against target. Uninterrupt applies essence to self. Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. I think our current stuff is pretty damn good, though. Petal Cleanse is a free action, which I'm mostly going to be using for the final boss. If we can even have enough essence to ever do it, but we'll just take the HP. HP is never bad. Elder gain 1 XP. He's almost level 8. Almost. Okay, go down. Okay, some basic enemies. Are luckily fire element. It's pretty easy for us overall. I think so, at least. Okay, these ones are water, which is, oh my god, they're threatening a lot. I'm gonna do regeneration for the shields and everybody. I'm actually just gonna pop one of these as well. And can't quite do this. It's too expensive. Apply bleed to everybody. I can also purge and stop one of these attacks. I was just we are gonna take a lot of damage here. This purges because they have more than 4. I'm still gonna take this, which our shield should block most of it, but get some poison, more poison, and shields block. And we'll get some shields because of the regen. And the poison ticks, taking away the shields. Okay. I could actually Reaper you. That's just really high value, so I'm just going to do that immediately. There we go. You're attacking everybody. You're attacking middle. I can apply regen and shields. I should have done this first. It's okay. I can get more shields. Don't need it for... Well, I could actually use a little bit more shields. This won't really matter right now, but it'll help next turn. Our team has so few people that, like, nobody wants to just regular do offensive attacks. Oh, the terror, man. Poison's gonna take away like all of our shields again. What type? At least no corruption immediately. Now I can just kill you. Straight up. Dual hand's pretty cool like that. He's just like one person a turn, just eliminate them. Let's see. I do that. You're threatening 21 damage. I'm not going to be able to kill him this turn. May as well give everybody this. Which if I attack, it's pretty close. Not quite enough. I may as well just shield up. Although maybe with retaliations, we would have killed him. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Holy. I've never done a build like this. This is definitely unique. I don't think it particularly fits my usual play style, but it's cool to do something different. Minion damage +2? Damn, that's good. Worthiness is super important. Allied minions start with 2 more essence and prevent 1 corruption on their attached monster from each attack. That's pretty good for the final boss. For every 4 agent an ally cleanses, no. If the monster has not used a free action in its turn yet, it can use any summoning action as a free action. Bruh. I mean, if I had more Aether generation, which I don't, that could be pretty good, but loyal minions is real nice. I will take that. I don't even need to re-roll. But that just gives us a bunch of money, which is fine. There's some Aether crystals back here. Oh. Alright, we're being ambushed. But I managed to parry it, so... Oh, this is a nasty combo. Oh. Okay. Luckily, they're not doing much immediately, but when he gets force, he gets a whole bunch of bonuses. It's terrible. It's very scary. I probably want this first, but then I can't do much else. Interrupting that is really important, I think. So that would leave us with only 1 fire, no earth. Could use a wild for this, but that wouldn't be enough on its own. I might want to just crack this and get 3 wild aether. I could also do this potentially, but I want to do this. I got 4 wild aether. But I can do this. This interrupts a lot of their stuff by purging. Now they're just doing basic attack against him. I'm gonna give him retaliate and defense. Since they're attacking him directly, he'll keep the redirect and therefore keep the defense. Oh, I forgot about the counterattack or the psychic, sorry. Yeah, if he had more shield, he'd get more Bane out of this. But that's okay. That's an acceptable amount of corruption, given how much worse this possibly could have been. They didn't really accomplish their goals, so I'm happy. Damn. Dual hand is kind of sick. Low key. More like high key, I guess, at this point. That uses our earth, which... we need more earth generation, it seems. And we need more aether in general. This would be nice, but he doesn't have an... Yeah, and I can't get him a minion to sacrifice. I think I might just healed up. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I really need to interrupt that. I don't think I can. Is a problem. I'm gonna do this. Give everyone protection. He'll redirect a little bit. But I'm gonna try and purge. I need to stop one of these attacks at the very least. This is just one big hit. Deals 5 additional damage to the target's shield. Well, they're always gonna have shield. I can't purge anymore. Or I can only stop this. This can shield people. I could generate more Aether. I could get more shields. Just to avoid this crazy amount of damage. That is a lot of damage. I think that's probably fine. This is a free action, but I don't have that much Aether. I could max our shield out and bleed people. I think we just need to get the damage in. Let's just prevent this. It's fine. And I can actually, well, I can stagger him. We will take this one big blast, but would be a lot worse. Oh, that actually barely went through. All right, nice. Corruption's nice and spread across our 3 monsters. Now we've got Bane on him. He's just dead. He's effectively just dead. I can kill this guy for essentially free. I don't have any summons anymore, but do this. Minion kills them. I wish I could do that, but dead. And you can't ever attack directly, so I think the battle just ends. Pretty sure. He has no attacks of his own. You literally cannot get them. Electrical Jolt, doesn't matter. Are they actually going to make me kill him? Oh, they are. They don't detect that the battle cannot possibly be lost. Interesting. Wait, if I do... I mean, I could have it run basic attack, but... Style points. Oh, I should do this first, because I can cleanse 1 corruption for free. Doesn't really matter. And then do this. For the big damage. And then... Oh, he survives with 1 HP, huh? Unless 1,000 hands or whatever it's called triggers. Very good. Level up. Okay, trait. I do have 1 reroll. Corruption cleanse +2. At the end of your turn, if this monster has less than 10 shield self equal to the difference. Probably doesn't matter. He gets shields so easily. At the start of combat, applies 2 redirect and shield self for 2 times 3. At the start of combat. That's not bad at the start of combat, but it's only once a combat. So whenever regeneration stacks are applied to an ally, it applies an additional stack. The healing of regeneration stacks are reduced by 1. That's fine. We don't care about the healing that much. But this is that's a really good effect. Because that's more shields. Every time he uses it. A chain epic. Wind generator, temporary power. Let's start combat. Earth damage. I don't think it's actually that useful. The purging is nice. That was the earth damage. I don't think it's actually better than what we have. And support action heals, regeneration chance. I mean, we really like the regeneration. I'm just gonna scrap it, I guess. Now, there is something in this corner. Oh, it's a tree. I can replace one of their perks. Aether +1, damage +1, or defense +1. Now, the perks are over here. Damage, debuff mitigation, Aether +1, initial regeneration, corruption cleanse. The corruption cleanse I wouldn't mind, or the health +10. Getting rid of, I mean. Corruption cleanse, shielding, shield upkeep. Wall conversion. Ooh, I don't know if I want to get rid of risk not giving me the option. If I picked him, I could always get rid of debuff mitigation. Picked him. There would always be one that I'm willing to get rid of, so let's do it on Amit then. Use 1 perk to be replaced. The health +10. Give him defense +1 seems quite good. Although Aether +1, I'm complaining about needing Aether, you know? Defense +1, just every hit just does 1 less damage. Is not to be underestimated. I don't know. Yeah, I think we need the extra Aether on the start of my turn. I think that's definitely worth 10 HP. There's nothing else here, so we'll just go next. We'll be Envoy, Merchant. At 59 bucks, we can check the Merchant. What do you got? What do you got to say first? Lore stuff. Okay. Hit +1, initial weakness, minion damage +1. This could be good for Amit potentially. Heal upkeep, initial weakness +2. Maybe. Evasion, health, psychic damage. It's also quite good for him. It's initial psychic +1. I can get Purge 3 enemy Aether. I want that. You can always come back with more money as well. Purging 3 Aether is really good. Let's look. We currently have this. Geez, this one that I'd replace. This is converting into Wild Aether and shielding self. Converting to Wild Aether is okay. I mean, it is good. It's flexible. This is Aether +1. And action, I've got a 33% chance of getting Force or generating Aether and more shields. That might be better, even. Minion damage +1, that important. Hit +1, I think is just if you do like a basic attack, you hit twice. Psychic damage, initial psychic, evasion. I feel like that's honestly what I want. Evasion can be so clutch. And then we're doing a lot with psychic, so. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but quite a bit, I would say. A decent amount. It's not a we're definitely not a dedicated psychic build, but on the side. No pun intended. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think I've got enough blank mementos. I don't really need more. By 1 XP, which I was hoping to go on dual hand, but whatever. We could try again. Nope. No such luck. Went on the worst possible person who's probably never going to get another level up again, but maybe they do. There's a battle to our right. We get high ground advantage at the very least. It's a slightly scary group. Got 2 psychic on them. How do I want to handle this to start with? We have so many artifacts, it's actually insane. I could literally use one every turn, and we probably would not get through them. I could just make them not be able to do shit. Just all become basic attacks. Get owned. Alright. Do this, get a bunch of shields. And let's, who do I rather do stuff with? I need wind. I don't really have a way to generate wind. He can generate 1 wild Aether. If I generate, water and wild Aether would let us do summon Wisp. Seems fine to me. I'll probably do it on you, because you're going to be doing lots of psychics. Like, I don't think not even one corruption. It's not enough damage to. If it was any corruption, it was just one. Not a big deal. If I do this, I can then burst, but you are applying slide kick to self and power to everybody. You're doing crap loads of damage. Let's set this up first. Now I could set this up so you will get redirected too. Now I need to attack, and what are you doing? Attacking, and oh, you're doing so much stuff. They have so much because they all basically attacked. There's really no way to. What I'm gonna do is this. Again, since we have so many artifacts, I see no reason not to. And I may as well do this. It'll limit how much damage they do. And now I've got plus defense. Holy, that's still so much damage. This guy's gonna hit us and it's gonna hurt a lot. Yup, that's a big hit. Wasn't really much I could do with that. We don't have any dodge. We've used Naga on like absolutely amazing runs. Like, he is not to be underestimated. I can just kill you, which is... Why can't I? Oh, he's not below 150 HP. Oh, wow. Shit. Well, la-di freaking da. Won't get him down low enough. That would. Flame Skewer is the biggest threat, actually. I can't really do anything about it. Actually, I can. But I think we'll have retaliation if I do this. Then, does retaliation happen first or not? I'm not sure. Alright, I gotta hit this guy below. And then I can do this. I can do this as a free action. We don't have any debuffs. We get rid of one corruption, I guess. I think I don't care about the corruption that much. Oh, I lost my minion. Oh, that's not good. Well, this is a support action, so it no longer counts as... Oh, I could stagger you. You're threatening 3 times 8 damage. You'll get redirected. You're doing 29 plus 5. That's more, I think. So I do have options, actually. Wait, I could steal 4 Aether? Oh, that would only interrupt one. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I can't use it on this guy anyways. It's a false choice. It shows that I could do that, what would happen, but... Oh yeah, turn 3 age. Clutched up. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Luckily, he does that. Oh, actually, he didn't get to go. He got interrupted. That actually worked out perfectly. Thank goodness. I mean, that is very high value. If I buff it up a little bit more, that's psychic too. This counts as an attack, which is nice. Can I kill you? No, that's unfortunate. Oh, but that won't even get through our shield. Oh, it'll get redirected to him. But he has extra defense, so yeah, won't get through shields. I may as well do this, give you a retaliate. Oh, with weakness, oh yeah, he stands no chance. I don't remember how much HP I had. But either way, we win. No big deal. Life Reaper. Okay. I'll take it. Late. What cool trait? Gains aging. For every 2 age, applies psychic to self. Every 4 attacks from allies, purge 1 enemy Aether. Deals a hit with damage equal to half this monster's shield rounded up on attack. That's really, really good for him. That increases his damage output significantly. Yeah, it doesn't have to be an attack, but like Memento doesn't really matter to us. Soul Altar. We've got 8 souls right now, so allied minions gain +1 damage, +1 healing, +1 shielding. Started combat purge 3. Applies 1 sidekick to all enemies. Or allies, sorry. I'll just take the summon boon. That's fine. Sidekick would also be decent. What is this? Oh, this is the merchant, right? I got no money. I am the poor. I've got $3. I'm still poor. Didn't really change anything. Ooh, this thing's good, right? Cultivation. Choose one of its types. On the monster's next level, the chance for skills of that type will appear to be heavily increased. There'll be at least 1 Maverick skill. And they get 2 XP. If I do it on Dark Elder, they level up. Right now. Age type, summon type, or force type? What do I want the most on him right now? Really don't use Essence Eruption very much. Or really sacrifice anymore. We need to get rid of Summon Lance. We need something that's better than Summon Lance. Maybe an age type thing? Might be good. Summon Fawn. Summons minion. Fawn with 4 essence. Has +5 health. Action heals self. And deals earth water damage to the target equal to the 10% of the attached monster's current health rounded up. Current health, huh? That would be like 7 extra. 8 extra. 8 extra damage. That ain't bad. You get to heal, but it's not, it's very expensive. +3 damage and +1 point damage for every age stack. That is probably what he wants, actually. It is an attack. But that's fine. It is still going to be better than... We can also reroll and see if we get something else that's cooler. Let's do that. Applies 2 force. It's a free action. Shields target ally for a lot. Shields all allies for 3. Applies 3 force ally. This is very good in the right build. Don't know if we could afford to use it. But it is awesome. None of these are as good as what we were just offered, I think. Kills target ally. Applies 2 force. Cleanses 3 debuffs. This is much cheaper. This is much more powerful. We have a lot of ways to get shields. And that does free up other people to potentially do other things. Is there anything up here? Some pots. Now I can get to the high ground and probably Void Blitz. Yeah, there we go. Target the cat. All right. They are mostly just poisoning and attacking a lot. Okay. Very well. Don't have a whole lot of resources. These can both be done. So I think I'm gonna have the basic attack after this, unless I want to generate wild ether. Break poise on you, and so you don't get to do that. Not that it really matters too much. Purging Aether means they're doing basic attacks, which is better for us this turn, worse for us next turn. Okay. So now they're gonna attack us for like all of their big attacks. Like that animation is a little goofy every time. Look at all the sidekick we got. Dude, that's a decent amount of shields. I wouldn't be able to afford to do that and this in the same turn, for instance, though. Would be a lot of force. Are they attacking us a bunch? You are attacking us once. Really just gonna buff up and he's gonna crit everybody. In that case, this is not a terrible choice. I wouldn't really... I could do this after. Okay, that would be pretty good. Right. It doesn't target everybody for that much. This would go extremely hard if I had one more wind, which I can't generate with him. Could also just purge. Stunning this guy, stopping the attack completely. They'll shield up, sure. Is that a big deal? This leaves us with... This costs 2, this costs 1, so I could do both. Alright, well, we'll just full kill this guy. Extra damage. I like that the minions trigger on sidekick. Combination goes very well together. Now the cat doesn't actually attack on its own. So if I can prevent this guy from attacking on the right, then we are just completely safe. Question is, can I do that in a good way? He's just doing one big attack. Be better on him, but I don't think I can actually interrupt him unless I use Poise Break. Which poison? Okay, this would only do 1. I can stop the cat from being able to move, and then it would just deal with that one guy. Probably overthinking this, to be honest. Force would mean we do extra damage or extra poise break. Oh, I don't have the I don't have the mana now. I could get the mana by having him attack once, or I could just generate it. Why not? That's so much damage. Incredible amount of damage. Maybe retaliate as well. Well, let's do this. Oh, I may have messed up. I may have goofed. I can't. Well, it's fine. Whatever. It's probably fine. Whatever. Oh, he's got weakness on him now too. He's super screwed. He does crit though, because he's got force. But yeah, he did 2 damage to us. Not enough to actually have corruption. Set action poison, that's fine. Shields will absorb that. And then we just have to attack. Okay. I like this game, how every turn is basically a puzzle, but sometimes you end up overthinking it. This run has taken longer than I thought it would. Free action, shielding a target. Applies 2 regeneration to a target ally. Target regenerates 1 random Aether. Costs 2 fire. Comes an earth totem, shields on action. I think we're fine with what we have. I think we're fine. We got a bunch of money. I could go back to the shop if I wanted to. And also get another boon. All right. We definitely should go back and get boon refresh. No reason not to. Question is, what do we want? Do I want the extra damage, health, and shield on minions? Do I want just the extra sidekick? I think I'll. This is better because we get more value out of it over the whole fight, rather than the one-time benefits. Actually, hold on. What are we looking at next? It's just. There's still another area. There's no merchants. Does this merchant have anything I'd want to buy? Unlikely. I mean, plus 3 HP is fine. Memento doesn't really matter here. You could try and get some XP, but it's not cost effective. Alright, let's just go. Witch or Knight? I don't remember what the Witch does. The Knight can upgrade our stuff, though. An event. Trade equipment. Oh, well. Trade in Amit's boots. Do I care about the ocarina? I don't know if I do. I mean, it's a chance to add regeneration itself. That's a really only benefit. But I don't know what I'm going to get is the problem. It might be something horrible. Promise you, mine are amazing. I don't know about that, my dude. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take the gold. That's fine. I don't really need to infuse. Oh, that's the boss. So this boss, and then I think just the next boss. Back to back. Unless they've added another area, but I don't think they have. It is a shiny. It's a shifted version of it. Which I think I already have. Yeah, I do. Gonna shield, apply age. He's gonna basic attack. Okay. Very well. I'm gonna get our regeneration up now. Because it's very good. I may as well basic attack and then look at our options. Cleanse doesn't really matter. Let's just attack. It's fine. It's gonna basic attack twice. Very small amounts of damage. He gets much scarier as time goes by, as his age gets up, but for now, not too much of a worry. Ooh, I've got, I already have this. I can just apply bleed to him and stagger him. That's pretty sick. I think I want to do this. He'll keep it. That means the defense will go up, and then I'm going to get this prepared as well. Burn wave. I didn't even consider that. It's not too big of a deal. We do cleanse 15 corruption after this fight at the cauldron, right? He's threatening a lot of damage here, and I'm gonna have to purge. Or at least interrupt. This does seem to work, so. Big damage. And he's still doing this big wave attack. This will get us through most of it. And I could shield and do we want? Yeah, or I could just set up. He's not doing that much damage directly because our shields pretty much block most of it. So let's just set up our minion. Weakness will definitely help. We do decent damage at this point. Right about the basic attack. So I took a lot more health damage than I wanted to. Okay, he summoned. That's not good. So it just triggered again. I don't think the minion gives corruption though. It's just health damage. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, on the plus side, could just purge. Could also be using our stuff. It's just incredibly good. But I don't have to worry about doing that. I could work on doing damage. Well, not everybody has a thing yet. I'll do this. Or sidekick. I don't know what I want him to do yet. I mean, if I do this, it is force or crits, and we can almost guarantee. Yeah, this counts as an attack. Okay, good. I'm surprised I don't actually stagger him, but it's actually better if we don't, because then we can stagger him next turn when he's gonna inevitably do big things. Okay, we staggered him anyways. Whatever, dude. If I can do enough damage, I might be able to kill him next turn with Life Reaper. It's looking pretty likely. Look how much damage we did. That's insane. Holy crap. Well, I think we do this, because then we get more sidekick. You have forced everybody. And then we, I wish I could Reaper, but I mean, I can. I may as well actually prevent one of these attacks just in case, but I think we'll just kill him anyways. No, the preview doesn't show that we'll kill him, but with the extra retaliate, etc. And then sidekick. Yeah, the preview's heavily underestimating how much damage we'll do. Wow, we just melted that boss. All right, I think we'll be fine for the final boss. The only thing we have to worry about is corruption, but we got lots of AoE, so if he clones us, it's not that big of a deal. Damage against all purchased enemy Aether on interrupt generates one random Aether. I don't think I care. It's a free action, but everything he has is really important. I guess Petal Cleanse is not that important, but I think it might be. And it's a safety measure. I got a bunch of money. So I could go back to the merchant. Oh, wait, the merchant's ahead of us. Yeah. So in terms of our corruption level, we'll be at 0 going into this fight, which is excellent. 101 HP. Hot damn. All right, lore. Very good. Chop. Another epic boots. Epic Ocarina. This one gives evasion. It's effectively 25% evasion. And initial psychic +1. Is that better than my current one? I think so, probably. The heal is somewhat nice. The regeneration is obviously turns into shield, more or less. But evasion and initial shield. Apply 2 power to target. I have so many artifacts, it's absurd. Like, actually insane. I could get lucky with the XP if I got 2 onto Dark Elder, but skill reroll does not matter at this point. First amount of hits of each attack into wild damage. This is actually goated. If this was epic, I would grab it immediately. It would be so unbelievably good. Especially with all the sidekick. All the sidekicks would then always be breaking poise no matter what. I guess sidekick's not the greatest against the final boss, but it is still pretty good. I could try and luck. I didn't luck into it. The XP. I'm not going to bother trying again. I'd have to get a 1 and 3 twice. And it's more and more expensive. I don't know if I want this. I guess I may as well. Oh, okay. We got one of the 1 and 3s. Can I get a level 10, please? I did get it. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's a trait. Actually, that was super important. Okay. I wish I had taken the apple now. I could have got a reroll. Gains aging for every 2 age, generates wild Aether. That's nice. That's a little nice. Dedicated support action heals target ally for 2, shields them for 2, and applies 2 force to them. That's also very good. Every 5 age triggers an attack against all enemies. Damage to the hit equals the amount of age stacks on this monster. So it would be doing 5 times 2 initially. That could be clutch. That could be clutch. This could also just be really sick. Because whenever he's summoning... Those are dedicated support actions. I can give them more shields. The heal doesn't really matter, but 2 force. This is only really going to happen like once, maybe twice. But we're definitely going to get force more than twice. This would happen 2, 3, maybe 4 times. 4 wild aether in the fight. I think I take the dedicated support action one. Well, I can only have 4 traits. I have to give something up for it. Impactful summoning is nice, but at 4 damage at this point is not a lot. I don't think that's necessarily as good anymore. Preventing corruption's too good to give up. Sidekick is really nice. Minion damage, so I would have to give up impactful summoning. I think that's a fair trade. Of the minions element to all enemies. I don't know if that hits the hand of the 2 hands of the final boss. If it does, that's good for breaking the poise on it. If it doesn't, then I obviously wouldn't want this. 2 force. Force is also effectively giving poise, so I think I'm fine with that. The skill reroll could have been useful, not anymore. All right, so we go forward to the final boss. We've made it back. I can feel Chernobog here, just as expected. With their vestige, I can move past them undetected. Here, another route. Being closer to the origin, I can feel it. Let's do this. The Garden District. Distorted like the fortress. This is different. They've changed this. Get ready. They're approaching. It used to just be like you went to like a void. Oh, this final boss is very different. I've been preparing for a completely wrong boss, apparently. I've awaited you, sir. We've never met, but I feel you know. I know you know. My time is short. Soon they'll realize. You must find Fomalhaut. Fomalhaut, what about them? How unworthy. Should we smite ourselves? Oh, we're shaking. Enjoying the thought. Ah, Suryu, you persistent pesky worm. Messages don't belong to you. Hand them over. You really are. What you're doing is torture. Oh, is it now? That's rich coming from you, is it not? You left us no choice. We left you all the choice. Fatal flaw, now extinguished. Don't fight it. Release your aether. Let fate be, Suryu. There's way more plot now. So be it. Your choice, after all. Right? We'll leave you to it. I'm glad we met. Goodbye. Sibling. I don't know why it took so long to read the last line, but holy, what's going on? This is all new to me. Which is terrifying. I can understand why they reset the difficulty on us. Sun phase. The sun doubles all aether generated. Keffi generates 1 additional fire aether. Okay, he's doing big AoE damage. I'm gonna set up our regen and shields. Apparently I got burned too. Since we get to keep this, I think it might be a good starting. I got 8 fire. Well, I can stop his big attack very easily. I can also be using our stuff, so I may as well do it here. That way I don't have to purge it. Means I can be more greedy. Let's get a summon up instead of the shields. And then Heals all others for 7. That's fine. He doesn't have very much HP, I'm noticing. Why? He must have a second phase, right? 500 HP is nothing. We're at night now. What does night mean? Moon phase. Moon blocks all aether from being generated. He's unaffected by it. Oh, so I can't generate any aether. Ooh. Cute. I should be able to look at his stats, right? Somehow. Inspect. There we go. Circle of life. Each round, Kepri cycles between sun phase and moon phase. Applies 1 burn to everyone, doubles all aether generated. Moon phase, everyone takes 1 to 3 wild damage. Only Kepri can generate aether. For each aether a monster consumes, it cleanses 2. Burn. He's got burn wave, gas burner. Okay. Does more burn for every 4 debuff stacks among all monsters in combat, himself included. Every 4 attacks from allies purges 1 enemy aether. Gains aging for every 2 age, applies burn. Gains aging for every 3 age, applies 1 power to self. Okay, so he is going to get more powerful over time. Unfortunately, I'm 1 Bane away from being able to do what I want. Do I want to shield or do I want to purge? Good question. Or I could generate wild aether and then do something with that. Because I can do a lot with 3 wild aether. I wouldn't be able to stop him with this, but I could do pretty big damage. God damn. I think I've got lots of ways to cleanse debuffs. So the thing is, you can only use 1 artifact a turn, so it matters a lot what you choose to do. I think I'm gonna purge and turn one of those into a basic attack. I'm gonna set up Boya. I could sacrifice to shield everybody a little bit. I think I'm just gonna... I could get fire and earth. I think this is worth doing. Oh, I can't generate aether during this. Never mind. It's not really worth doing. But either way, I'm not too concerned about this damage. It definitely hurts, but it's not that big of a deal. We've got lots of Bane on him. Like a lot of Bane. Now we generate lots of aether. We're going to go hard in the paint. I can do this as a free action. I think that's worth doing. Get rid of some of the burn. Now, I think if I do this, give everyone psychic, it'll be worthwhile. Or when I trigger this. He's almost staggered, in fact. I could use an artifact to stagger him. Which would get rid of 1 attack, and then this would be... Yeah, okay, that could work. And we need to break 3. Boys. And then I could shield. And give everyone force. Not that it really matters too much right now. Weakness definitely is nice. Oh, we get to just kill him next turn. Lost my summon, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. I could just kill him with regular attacks, actually. Now he is... I don't think I can capture him, though. Yeah, I can't craft momentum him. It doesn't let me. Okay. Well... Here's the question. What happens if I kill him? Do I just win? Blood Reaper. That's a great thing to have when you can't generate aether. Doesn't cost anything. Ah, there's the phase 2. That's what I figured. We go back to Sun where I generate a bunch of stuff. So I should have buffed. What's he doing? Doing up to 5 core buffs amongst all enemies and apply them. Oh. Well, that's mildly terrifying. He doesn't have any Bane on him anymore. I'm gonna do this so he has more defense. Matters right now, but holy damage! Oh, I see. What is it? What is it targeting? I don't know. I don't actually know. I'm not too worried here. He's just gonna steal buffs. Can I interrupt that at all? I don't think so. I could get rid of our debuffs. That'll help a little bit. More or less the same. I don't know why he has 2 health bars. That is curious. They might be able to see. Force Tribute. Reincarnation. Inside the sphere is immune to enemy attacks. I see. Full heals upon entering sphere. Against 30% empty max HP. Breaks up to 3 rounds on the ground start. Heals. Okay. He's just biding his time. At turn end, deals fire water hit to all enemies. Okay. Maybe I should have buffed some shields. He stole a bunch of our buffs, but I'm not that concerned. Seems reasonable, at least on this difficulty. We really want more of this. Can't quite Reaper him to death either. Got a lot of shields right now. Might be a good idea for us to just protect. He's just stealing our buffs, huh? This almost kills. Okay, with basic attack, I can break his little special phase here. And then we'll go into the next phase. Well, it's at 0, but it's not going away. Okay, there we go. But now he's got all the buffs that he stole from us, which is mildly terrifying. There's another little guy in the back. What does he do? Don't know. Has no actions. Benefits from stats perks, and then your turn triggers burn. Burn. Whenever debuff is cleansed from an ally, shields them. Okay, so he's doing a lot of scary shit. He's got a lot of Aether. I can't really do much about that. I'm gonna make sure to shield. Apply force. Now, does he have enough? No, he does not have enough Bane. This is still big damage. This, yeah, it does more. I can give you even more defense. And this shields everybody and deals huge damage. This is a crit. And sidekicks. Okay, his little helper's gone. He's got weakness applied to him. He's gonna hit us for a lot of damage here, though. Especially with the burn. Hopefully I didn't underestimate how much damage he does. The burn is definitely gonna suck, but I can cleanse some of it if I need to. He's got 40 Bane on him right now. I think we can do this. I think we'll just win here. Let's do this. Oh, I should have done the one that gives psychic. Oops. I didn't have Aether, that's why. I can definitely break his. Okay, so we can do this. We can break his poise this turn. I just need to do this first. Maybe I should have shielded. It's only one attack, and it's gonna go to him anyways. Dual hand. I could do this, which breaks his poise, or I may as well do the big attack. Because then we get the bleed as well. And he doesn't take the burn damage because I didn't use Aether. Hurts a little bit. It does hurt a little bit. But he's just gonna keep doing Reaper shit to him, so. Now we got lots of Aether. I can do this to give force, so it's a crit. And I can do this, give you more defense, and give everyone sidekick so it can contribute. Damn, that does a lot of damage. She does more damage than Blood Reaper does, but I would get the bleed from this. I would get a little bit of shields from this too. Can I do anything to stop him? Making shield. How much damage? Oh my gosh, that almost kills him. It might actually kill him with all this extra stuff that happens. With retaliate, etc. Dude, our damage was so bad at the start of this game, and it's so good now. Our party really has everything at the end of the game here. Damn, that's a cool fight. Can't wait to see it on harder difficulties. Pretty good run. Slow. Absolutely slow, but good. I didn't really get to see any of the new monsters, but we did get to see a new final boss, so that's sick. Space to close. New vestige level unlocked. Worthiness will be plus 20%. Enemies will have plus 1 poise. Boss have plus 2 poise. Enemies deal plus 1 damage in the second biome and plus 2 in the third biome. Boss have additional trait. Okay. Pretty standard. We remember that from before. Oh, we got story stuff. Mithras, it really is you. Hello, Siri. Mithras. How? Alioth. I asked them to set up a hollow circle for us. They sent in a report with the highest confidentiality mentioning the Chernobog Nom Nom and your name. Of course, I took it upon myself to have your name erased from it. I do still respect a request after all. Even if I wish you by my side, old friend. Fomalhaut. Where are they? Fomalhaut? They left Aqualius 215 years ago. Why do you ask? The monster deity told me to find them. They did. Why? I think they wanted to tell me, but they were cut off. Mithras. Somehow, they're still connected. But Chernobog, who was the boss up until this point, I thought only some of their influence might still linger. But with Kepri, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I can safely say that they're somehow still controlling them. Are you certain? Yes, I dread saying this. Mithras, I had a conversation with them. I wish it wasn't true. That sheds a different light. Why did Fomalhaut leave Aqualius? They seemed rather adamant about staying and governing before our departure. Fortunately, you've inspired Fomalhaut with your vision. They felt there's truth to your beliefs, concluding that Terra stays a flawed system. 77 years after you've left, Fomalhaut went traveling in search of an answer to Terra Stay's problem. Unlike you, Fomalhaut's technically remained a council member of Aqualius. They never truly left. They never returned either. I've been governing our creation myself ever since. I see. What is it you tried to tell me? I'll use my influence throughout other nations to get a hold of Fomalhaut's location. We'll find them. You have my word. Interesting. Okay, so there's a whole new boss. Probably more. New storylines. A whole bunch of new monsters which we have not seen yet. Haven't seen the new biome yet either in Tier 1. We'll see when that happens. I'm going to unlock the possibility to start with this, the Nixie. So huzzah. Everything that we currently have available to us, we've unlocked for that. For other upgrades, I should probably go talk to this guy up here. Enhancement. Skill reroll is good. Monsters gain +1 XP from boss fights. Grants you a monster shrine reroll once per run. You may reroll the selection of a monster randomly reselecting it. Okay, that's fine. This reduces corruption gain from infusion, one less each option. I mean, that's fine. I'll just take that. Why not? I may as well take the extra XP. I don't think it'll add up to anything substantial, but you know, it's something. All right, well, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And I'm definitely going to be playing more of this to explore all the new content. So if you want to see it, here's a good place. So with that, I'll see you guys next time.